Hello YouTube, it's the Artsy Gamer back again for another video in our channel. Grab your teas, maybe coffee and a little bit of food, and of course, let's do this. Okay, let's take a sip of coffee. You know me, a black coffee in the morning absolutely hits the spot. Anyway, guys, if you're into retrospectives, complete and boxed experiences, art and graphic design, you are so in the right place. So definitely consider giving this channel a subscribe and like this video if you haven't already. Anyway, we're going to cover something today that we haven't done before, and it's games that I'm a little bit disappointed with regards to myself for purchasing over the years and why I want to replace them out. So here we go. This is my small collection just here, and you know it's a PS2 collection, guys. And these beautiful franchises here. Okay, we've got Ratchet and Clank, we've got Jak and Daxter, and of course Spyro the Dragon here. And you're probably thinking, Artsy Gamer, why are you wanting to replace these games? Like, what is going on here? Well, guys, for me, it is the boxed experience that lets them down. And I'm sorry. I always try to give you the complete and best boxed experiences you'll find on YouTube. And unfortunately, these do not deliver. And I'm going to explain why and how I want to replace them and how I think they could be really cool in my collection when they are fully complete. Okay, then. So we're going to go straight into it with this one here. Now, Spyro the Dragon. I have had some beautiful memories of Spyro the Dragon. I mean, come on. First of all, we're going to take a look at the beautiful art design here. So, you know, you've got Spyro. It's just an iconic character, isn't it? You know, when you see that flash of purple, you know it is Spyro the Dragon, and you're going to have a good time. It's an awesome platformer. All right, on the back here, instantly, we've got some beautiful screenshots, okay, of the game itself. And you know me by now, guys. I love a good screenshot on the back of a case, okay? And, you know, we've got this awesome Spyro here. How fantastic. You know, some great character models on the back of here. They've done this really well, actually. I like how they've just subtly put these out just to capture the eye, not too much text. So yeah, you know, you've got some great screenshots of all the different levels you can play that as they're, you know, really well put together. However, I picked this game up when I wasn't really mad on game collecting. I was just at a time where I was like, you know what, I was getting a bit nostalgic, and I was like, I want to pick up some cool games that I used to play when I was younger, and that's exactly what I did. I went into, you know, the old CEX stores, saw a cheap game and picked it up. Not even really caring if there was a manual in here, what the disc looked like. I just wanted to just get on my PS2 and play. And you know what? There is still a bit of me that does that. You know, sometimes I'm just like, if I see a really good game that's, you know, really expensive when it's complete in box, like, come on, you know, but the cartridge or the disc is there, sometimes I will just purchase it, God. You know, just to play the game, because I do love the games itself, but ever since I've really started to appreciate more of the art and graphic design, unfortunately, guys, these do not deliver. Okay, so of course, I mean, when you open this, I mean, how sad is that? It is so disappointing. I picked up a copy here many years ago without a manual and just an awful standard disc with no pop art or anything like that on there, which is a real disappointment. And this is a Platinum's edition as well. And I have said it on my channel before, I actually don't mind a Platinum edition. I actually do dig that silver vibe, especially like if you had the silver PlayStation as well. Could you imagine that? Like you got your silver setup and then you got all these Platinum editions. That would be pretty cool actually. And I'm not too fussed because I do quite like the border, and then it really draws the attention then to the artwork itself, because sometimes when you have got the full artwork there, some of these logos can then interfere with that. But with the Platinum editions, you've got that border there for kind of some of the other advertisements and logos, and then it really does display the beautiful artwork. So sometimes I don't really have a problem with the Platinum edition, but unfortunately, this does not deliver the artsy gamer experience, does it? Okay, so first things first, okay? Like I said, I don't mind this Platinum edition. So if I could maybe have a little look online, maybe have a little dabble on eBay or something like that, I might be able to find a manual for this, and that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And I mean, comment down below, guys, actually. Were the manuals also Platinum themed as well? I would love to know that. I'm actually not too sure. I'll have to do a little bit of research on that, because if they are, then I would like to obviously get the Platinum manual as well, because, you know, then that is the complete and boxed experience for the Platinum edition, of course, and I would love to share that with you guys. But I believe as well there were prints of games that had this boring standard disc, but then also there were prints where they actually had a really cool pop art design on the disc itself. So yeah, I'm really intrigued to know about that. And if there is this edition with a beautiful bit of art on the disc, I need to pick that up. So I just need to do a little bit of digging here. I don't know whether to just keep this and maybe make it complete in time, or just sell it on and then use a bit of the money that I get from it to then put towards a complete and boxed edition, whether it be Platinum or just the standard box. Either or. Also, guys, I am so ashamed to say that this is the only Spyro I have in my collection, and I have told you on the channel before, I am slowly starting to build up my collection. I am first time here, so you are literally joining me for the journey. How awesome is that? So yeah, I want to get every single one of these as well, just to go to the collection and to play and to show you on this awesome channel that we are building a fantastic community with. So yes, so that is on the cards. But yeah, really disappointed with this one. I can't give you the artsy game experience, but nevertheless, it is a beautiful box art here. I do really love it. I think out of, you know, a lot of them that I've seen, this one is the weakest, I think, but I do really dig his just face just coming into the screen there, and you know, his eyes are just looking at you, kind of like looking up. He's intent, he's ready to go, and I think that just really captures the gamer. I do appreciate this. I love just the purple and just the yellow splashes there of his wings and his horns. Yeah, it really does, you know, give it some, but I have seen better box arts for Spyro for sure. But I do like how they have set out the back there. I do like that. It's quite, that the boxes are big. Do you know what I mean? They're not too small. So as soon as you pick up this, you're like, whoa, okay, baby. And then you can have a little look at the text to see what adventures you are going to be diving into, let's say diving into, I would say. Anyway, so yeah, that is Spyro. Let's have a sip of coffee, guys. Let's have a sip. Come on, to maybe not celebrate what I have got today. Let's go. Black coffee, yes, let's go. Okay then, so my next one, guys. Ratchet and Clank. Wow. This is a franchise I love dearly. So dearly. I've had so many fond memories on Ratchet and Clank. The first time I played Ratchet and Clank was actually at a friend's house, and we were just sat on the PS2 and she was playing it, I was watching it, and I was like, well, this looks great. This looks so cool. And I can I have a go? Can I have a go? And she's like, yeah, of course, So I went on it, and I'm not joking you, I couldn't get off the game. I could not get off the game. I couldn't get off the game so much that my friend was actually, she was off somewhere else. I'm not even joking you. And I felt maybe, looking back, a little bit rude, because I was just playing on this game. I'd be invited round her house, and I'm just playing on this game, and she's buggered off somewhere else doing something else, because I was so engrossed with this game. And when I was playing, I didn't even know what it was called, what it was about, but I just remember being on that train mission, or that monorail mission, where you don't actually quite get on it, but there's monorails kind of just in the front there, and you're having to kind of like maneuver around by shooting all these enemies away to maybe try and get over the monorail. I just had vivid memories of that. Not quite sure what I was doing, but just really appreciating like the gunplay and the character models and the enemies that were coming at you. And that was the moment that just captured me. And then as soon as I went home, I was like, Mum, there's a great game that I played around my friends. Can we pick it up? And we found it. It was great. And this, I believe, this is my original copy here. And I was absolutely over the moon with it. But over the years, guys, again, first of all, Platinum Editions, I don't really have a problem with that. But over the years, lost the manual. I've kept it in, pretty good condition. I look after my things, but, manual lost, really. So maybe you could say I didn't look after it that much. But, back in the day, you're putting things here and there. But, so what a shame. And, of course, because I didn't know what I was playing, I didn't even maybe know if this was the actual game that I was playing around my friends, but it just happened to be Ratchet and Clank 3. That's all I can remember, really. And but first of all, let's just appreciate this box art first. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. The shoot of green across the art there, across that backdrop, the fire effect just there. You've got Ratchet and Clank just giving you the eye, just like, come on, yes, do you want to join me for the journey? You're going to rock at this game. Come and join me. Let's go. Let's whoop ass. Now, this box art just screams that, and oh my God, you just want to dive in, and that is so what I wanted to do. Like, just look at that. It is just so hardcore, and it hits so hard. I absolutely love this box art. And out of all of the box arts I have seen, definitely is my favourite one. And I think I have a bit of a thing with green. If there's like a green spark or something like that, it has just captured me. And this really does for me. It's really, really lovely. Now, like I said, this is my original copy. I just dived in at 3. I have played them all, but this was just the copy that I had, okay? And I've kept over the years. But unfortunately, it does not give you the artsy gamer experience. I mean, we will flip it onto the back for sure. We've got some great screenshots of the game there. Absolutely beautiful. Not as big as Spyro's. I think they could have, I think games maybe could have maybe made these screenshots a little bit bigger. But yeah, just going to hold that there. Hopefully the camera will focus. Yeah, some really nice screenshots though. Like I said, back in the day, developers did know how to put a good screenshot together. They really did. And they, just showing off some of the level designs there, which is just absolutely awesome. Fire effects, you've got me. And then obviously the text there. Nice backdrop as well, actually. They did go all out and give you like that, backdrop just in there, behind the text, if you know what I mean. You've got some lovely purples there and just some landscapes from the levels that you're going to experience, which I do appreciate. It isn't just like a flat colour. So yeah, really, really nice. But of course, guys, sadly, oh no, and again, just look at this, just really, really dull. We've got this disc here, no artwork on it at all. We've got a boring manual holder with no manual in. How disappointing is that? Now just looking at it, and it may have just maybe sparked something in my mind, but maybe because this is Platinums, yeah, you don't have that beautiful pop artery effect. Do you know what I mean on the disc there? I think I just made up that name, but but yeah, maybe that was the thing. If you've got the Platinum Edition, you know, you don't get a really nice art design on your disc. So again, unfortunately, this is an issue here, and I can't give you the artsy gamer experience, and I only have this one in my collection. So of course, guys, I am going to be getting the full collection, and in time I will give you the complete and boxed experience on Ratchet & Clank throughout the whole series, because I think that'll be sick. The artwork in this just hits, and obviously is going to be something that inspires my art, and maybe yours as well. But yeah, unfortunately, guys, this is another one that I'm sorry to say I can't give you the artsy gamer experience, but in time I will. And again, do I keep this, get the manual for this, and then the others? Or, you know, maybe you could give me some hints and tips. What do you think I should do? Do you think I should just sell this on and just start again collecting this in a better format? You let me know. Okay then, and the final one, guys, final one. And I'm sorry to say it, it pains me to say it, guys, but it's Jak and Daxter. Oh no. Jak and Daxter is such a good game and franchise. It really is. Again, I've played multiple over the years at friends' houses, mine, you know, I've done with cousins, and you know, great game. It really is. But unfortunately, I have got the Platinum Edition. Don't mind it as much, but now I've just been talking about it, maybe that's why we get these boring discs. Which are just horrible. No artwork on there at all, which is such a shame. But yeah, this is another one that doesn't have a manual or anything like that. So I'm so upset. But let's just appreciate some of this artwork and what I can look forward to when I fully get a nice collection on the way. So yeah, boom. Look at this. I mean, come on. You've got Jak there. Yeah, Jak, just giving it large. He's just looking at you like, yeah. I'm gonna give you a fantastic game. You don't quite know what's involved here just by looking at this box art. But the way he's stood, the way Daxter's just on the back there, and like the wonders behind him, just absolutely captured me, and I'm sure many other gamers as well. I love the orange that has been used here and throughout, actually. I mean, just keeping Daxter that orangey vibe, and it just matches that beautiful logo. It really does. There is, I think, throughout all of their games, there's just like this orangey vibe to it, which I really dig. I think it's awesome, really badass, and they've done that so well here. They really have. Flipping it onto the back, and of course they keep that same design, that orangey yellowy feel, and it just works with Jak and Daxter. And I think his, you know, his pop of green hair just so works with that red and orange and yellow. It just is absolute beauty. Beautiful character model there. Love that. Screenshots along the bottom, really nice. And again, just talking more about it, I think more companies could have done a better job of making those screenshots bigger, because I think that is definitely what entices the gamer. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, really lovely. But unfortunately, guys, again, this is something that I can't give you the artsy gamer experience, because look, oh no. All right, but this disc is not a Platinum Edition. Okay, this is a nice fully coloured piece here, so let's just take that out. And you know what, I think I have come to the conclusion that anything Platinum has that really horrible silvery disc, which again, I guess works to some degree because it matches the aesthetic, but if you're wanting a cool design on your disc, you ain't getting it that way. But this looks like must have come from an actual copy that was not platinumed and put in here, because this was a CEX pickup. back in the day. I can't remember when I picked it up, but yeah, so they've obviously done a little bit of a mix and match there, but wow, doesn't this absolutely hit? This is beautiful. They haven't done a copy and paste here. You know I love that as the artsy gamer. He's just jetting across the disc there. It's almost like, yes, put me in your PS2. Like, can you imagine that zooming into your PS2? That is crazy. Again, I love the orangey yellow effects. It just hits with his just beautiful, like, light greeny hair there. It's just absolutely awesome. You've got Daxter's face, and look at Daxter's face. Oh my god, it's just beautiful. Really, really lovely disc here. Wow, I'm actually really happy to have this. So yeah, this was actually a bit of a tricky one. What do I do here, guys? Do I go on eBay and just get a manual there and then just say, look, done, that's it? Or do I just hand it in, get a little bit of money for it, and then put it towards a better complete and boxed experience? I probably will do that, but yeah, wow. And then obviously moving forward, I will be getting every single Jak and Daxter for us to have a lovely complete and boxed experience on the channel. And yeah, of course, a little bit of gameplay. As you know, guys, I'm doing some TikTok lives at the moment. I'm currently playing through Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. It's an absolute hit. Everyone's having a really good time just watching me there. So yeah, I'll be heading on over there in a minute to pop that on. But yes, unfortunately, this is something again that I can't give you the artsy gamer experience on, but it will come in time. I promise, guys. I promise. But yeah, that is it. Here we go. All these three amazing franchises that I'm so sorry to say that I can't give you the artsy gamer experience, but they will come in time. I promise. Because... And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I got some fans on the channel who know me personally. And why haven't you done this? Why haven't you, they're your favourite games? It's literally because I can't give you a great experience at the moment. And you know, I'm currently building up my collection and you guys are coming along for the ride. So yeah, I can't wait to keep continuing bringing you along. It's just such a fun journey. Anyway, guys, that is it today. That is the artsy gamer bringing you some games. I can't quite offer you the full effect, but will do in time. Because there's some awesome art, isn't there, involved in that. So yes. All right then, guys, that is me. That is the artsy gamer. Have a wonderful Monday, and I'll catch you in my next video. Over and